Hey, everyone! Welcome to another episode of Viewers Rule. This is the second legit episode I've done of this, but three total, because the first episode was me explaining this whole thing, which is what I'm going to do again right now. This is a series of videos where you, the viewer, get to choose what happens in the next episode of this show. Meaning you guys go to the comment section below this video and everybody put suggestions about what you would want the next video to be about, and then I'll choose from one of those comments and that'll be what the next video is about, because you're the viewers and you rule. Get it? So last time I chose a comment that suggested that I talk about my 10 favorite music VHSs from my collection. And I chose 10. I don't know if they're necessarily my 10 favorites. They were the 10 that I wanted to talk about at the time. But it was a good time. I loved doing it, and it seems like you guys loved watching it. So here I am again, and I've chosen a suggestion from the comments in that video. And this time the comment comes from Joker's Gallery, and they said, ranking the best box sets would be fun, especially since you could show most of them while ranking them. And honestly, when it comes to suggestions, I just look for the one that pops out and makes me go, ooh, that would be pretty fun. And so that's what I've decided. But I've made a little bit of a rule for myself, because I'm going to talk about 5 of my favorite box sets that I own, but none of them can be the newer Metallica vinyl box sets, because I think we all know those are the best. So I fucking love all of those box sets. So it would just be me ranking the 5 Metallica box sets that have come out so far. Maybe I'll do a different video if you guys want me to do that. So I'm not talking about any of the Metallica album specific vinyl box sets, because they're all awesome, but I've chosen 5 box sets from my collection that I really love, and we're going to look through them. I'm going to talk about what I love about them, and hopefully you guys have a good time. I guess maybe I'll do these in alphabetical order. All right, first up, going back to 1999. That's a long time. It doesn't seem like this is that old, but I guess it is. The Alice in Chains Music Bank box set. And this is one of 2 box sets I'll talk about in this episode that I very, very, very much would like them to release on vinyl, please. So easily the biggest thing that would make me love a box set is the content of the box set. What does it give me that I don't already have? But in some cases, also the design of it is very cool, that this kind of just looks like a big vault and opens up, kind of like it's a little vault. Like a bank vault, music bank, get it? Now when you open it up, first thing you're going to see is there's a booklet in here. This is going to fall right out if I try to hold it up like that. But a little booklet with some artwork and a bunch of information about the music that is within this box set. And remember, this came out before Lane Staley passed away. So it's got quotes from him inside of it as well. But yeah, it's got some cool anecdotes about certain tracks and about the band in general and their origin and whatnot. So it's kind of a cool little booklet. And then also on the inside you have 4 CDs, and then that's it right there. Now a lot of the music on these 4 CDs is music that's already available, or was already available at the time as well, on the albums and on the EPs and whatnot. But this first disc, there's the artwork for the first disc there in the back. But if you look at the track list on the inside, I don't know how clear that's going to be, but if you look, you have like I Can't Have You Blues, What You Gonna Do, Social Parasite. These are all from their original demo before the first album. And I think that stuff is just great. It's really energetic. You can just look it up on the internet and listen to those songs. And there's the cover of disc number 2 there. And while it does have a lot of album tracks and stuff that's already available, it does have some unreleased songs from later in the career as well, along with things like the songs from the Last Action Hero soundtrack and a couple live tracks, unplugged tracks. So really, it's kind of like a one-stop shop for anybody that wants to get into Alice in Chains, because you're getting kind of a best of, but also a whole bunch of extras. And then there's the last disc. Right there. Now on this 4th disc, though, if you look right there, it says The Journey CD-ROM game, Get Born Again video, Jar of Flies CD extra multimedia. Now, I haven't looked at any of that stuff in, I don't know, maybe 20 years. So I don't remember what it is, but and I don't have a computer that has a disk drive. So and who knows if it would even work if I did have one. So yeah, put together a new box set. Doesn't even have to look like a bank vault. Just have all of the music on nice, vinyl, and then have like an extra DVD or Blu-ray that has like, all of this what this stuff would be. Another really cool thing though is it like, oh look, this box is empty. Oh, is it? Is it? Oh, what is that? It's a bunch of writing that I can't read because I don't have my glasses on. It's just a hodgepodge of Alice in Chains lyrics in there, starting with Into the Flood Again and then ending with a riddle so strong you can't break me, So it's kind of a cool little hidden thing in the back there. And then you close it back up, and then the CDs go back in here like this, and then this book is this interesting at all? Anyway, the first one I wanted to talk about, a box set that I love and would love a vinyl release of, Alice in Chains Music Bank. All right, next up, I love this one, and I wish more bands would do kind of unique, interesting things like this with their albums. So this is the Anthrax For All Kings 7-inch box set. And what this is, that's the box, nothing super special. This is the entire album split up onto 7 inches, but for the most part, a 7-inch has one of the album tracks on one side and then something else on side B, either a demo or a cover song or something else. But that's pretty damn cool. Let's take a look at this box. There you go. And this originally stuck onto the front was this like, can you even tell that that's a hologram? Does it even move in this image? Is it moving at all? It moves a little bit, but that was originally on the front, and then it just kind of fell off. And the inside of the box, you got credits right there. And then you have a little pencil sketch of what would become the album cover. And on the other side, it's got a little preview of what's on each 7-inch. But you see right here, like this is Breathing Lightning. And then, it's got some cool artwork for every 7-inch. And they're all a cool color, like that one right there. That's pretty cool. And on the B side of this is the Breathing Lightning demo version. And then here you got the monster at the end. Cool artwork there. This is the color of the vinyl. And then this one also has the demo of Monster at the end on the B side. This one is Suzerain, which I think probably is my favorite song on this album. And then on the B side of this one, it's the Suzerain demo, but it's, I believe that if I remember right, Charlie Benante's kind of scratch demo because he was the one who wrote the song there. So that's kind of interesting. This one right here, I really love the cover of this one. This one is not album tracks at all. This one is on one side a cover of Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas, and on the other side Black Math by the White Stripes. And then this one comes on kind of a red and whitish vinyl. All very nice. This one actually just has 2 album tracks. It has For All Kings and You Gotta Believe. So there you go. There you go. Oh, also this one's Evil Twin, and This Battle Chose Us. Black and white there. This one has it's the same picture on both sides, which is kind of lame. But this one has All of Them Thieves, but then on the other side it has Vice of the People, which is an unreleased B-side from For All Kings. This one is Zero Tolerance, and then on the other side is the Zero Tolerance demo. This one is Blood Eagle Wings, and then on the other side the Blood Eagle Wings scratch demo. This one's just black for some reason. Is it black? Is it just in my eyes? Is my eyesight that bad? Maybe some sort of dark color that I can't see. And then last but not least, this one is Defend Avenge, and then on the other side is the Defend Avenge scratch demo, just on red right there. And then on the inside of the box is a picture of the dudes right there. So yeah, I just really like the presentation of this, and I like that it's a cool box. It's a unique presentation of the album with extras on the other sides of the 7 inches. I know some people would probably be annoyed by this and be like, hey, you got to get up and change it after every song. But I'm one of those weird people where I like that. I love that. I love getting up and turning records over and shit. So this is just the whole fucking album. I got to do that. Anyway, I I want more bands to do special things like this when they release new albums. Metallica does it sometimes. There are some other bands that do it as well, but I just really like the presentation of this, and I like what you get in it. And Anthrax has got a new album coming out, hopefully this year, maybe next year, who the fuck knows. Maybe there'll be something cool like this, and I will get that, and I'll talk to you guys about it then. But all right, Anthrax For All Kings 7-inch box. All right, so I know I said that we weren't going to be talking about the Metallica album box sets, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to talk about Metallica box sets, because they've been good at doing this shit forever. And this one is one of my favorites. It's a very special album to me, and this is a special box set. I don't know, I just really love it. This is the Death Magnetic Coffin box. Now, for those of you who back in the 90s bought that Misfits coffin box, you'd be like, well, that's not that unique of a box set idea. Exactly. But everything else in this is pretty fucking cool. So let's open it up, guys. All right, this white coffin on the inside. And then you have a little, like a coffin-shaped booklet on the inside that folds out. And you're like, what's happening? What is it folding out to? It's folding out to the 4 dudes in a coffin shape. And then here's what's on the inside of the box here. There's a couple things in here I've never even fucking opened. This is a Metallica Death Magnetic flag, and I've never opened it because I've never been interested in putting it on my wall. So here it is in a baggie. You get a little Death Magnetic laminate for backstage to the Death Magnetic box set. You got a little download card here. I don't think this thing is going to work anymore anyway, because I don't think deathmagnetic.com is a website anymore. And then right here, you've got 4 Metallica picks that you can pop out there. Obviously, I have not used those. In here is a pretty simple Death Magnetic kind of logo t-shirt, black. It's just the coffin with the little Metallica, logo there. But then you get to the bottom here, and this is why I really love this. Also, I've always really loved the CD version of this, where like if you look, can you see that it's like it's deep in there, and like each page it goes a little bit further and further into this little coffin shape until you get to there, and so it's like it's really great packaging. And then there's the dudes right there, and then you open it up, and there's the CD and whatnot. So yeah, you've got the CD proper right there, and then you get a CD, this one right here, Demo Magnetic. This is all demo versions of all of the songs on Death Magnetic. And then my favorite part is Making Magnetic, which is a behind the scenes that breaks down the writing and recording of every song on this album, and it's enjoyable as hell. But yeah, if you look on the inside, not a lot to look at, but there you go. So yeah, album, demos, DVD, t-shirt, a bunch of goodies, and that makes an excellent box set in my opinion. Yeah, one of my 5 favorite picked box sets, the Metallica Death Magnetic box. Okay, fine. More Metallica, because I can't do this without talking about the mother of all box sets, the Metallica Live Shit Binge and Purge box set. I'll be quick about this because I did a whole video on this box set. If you search Old Head Metallica Live Shit, you'll probably get that video, because this is a box set that back in '93 I got for Christmas, and I loved it with all my heart. And then a little bit later in the 90s, I lent it out to somebody, and I never got it back. You can go to the other video for the full story. So this, I ended up scoring a reasonably priced, good quality version that's used from eBay, and it's just as fun. I mean, you should watch the video and watch me when I'm first opening this for the first time of having it in like 20 years or so. I think I was more excited in that video than I was when I was 15 years old and first got it. But anyway, really quickly, you look, some VHSs. You got that Justice Tour Seattle concert that everybody loves. And then you got the Black Album San Diego concert, part 1 and part 2. And honestly, I love these more than even the Seattle one because, in my opinion, around the time that these were recorded, which is, after they had been out touring the Black Album for a little bit, and at that point, the band had just become a well-oiled machine, and they sound fucking fantastic and put on an amazing show. And then, of course, you have a 3 CD set of the Mexico City Black Album tour show. Also a fucking great performance. Then you got the cool Scary Guy stencil right there. And a really cool booklet of like photos and tour itinerary and all that kind of shit. Oh, I forgot you also have a fucking snake pit pass. Anyway, to me, this is the best box set ever made. I love the presentation of it. It looks like a road case, and I love all that you get in it. With box sets, I love getting music, sure. I love getting live stuff, sure. But I want visuals, and I want audio, and I want goodies. Those are the best box sets to me, which is why all of the newer Metallica ones are just fucking amazing to me. But that's for another video, I guess. Anyway, Live Shit, Binge, and Purge. Go watch that other video. I'll put the link to that other video in the description in case you want to go check that one out. I guess this is also one that I would like to have a vinyl version. I know there's a bootleg vinyl version circulating around there, but I'm going to hold out for a legit one. Same for this one, the 5th and final box set I'm going to talk about. I think calling this a box set is pushing it a little bit, but it's categorized as a box set, and it is one that I love from one of my favorite bands of all time, and I really want this to be put out on vinyl. Maybe they can spruce it up and make it a more interesting box set when they put it on vinyl. But yeah, this one right here, With the Lights Out by Nirvana. So this came out in 2004. This one has been beaten up a little bit. But yeah, it came out in 2004, and it's got 3 CDs and 1 DVD and a little booklet. The booklet is, pictures, same sort of thing. You got scribbles and notes and things from shows and set lists and pictures. And did I say pictures and more pictures? And the CDs are kind of like a hodgepodge of unreleased songs, stuff from the John Peel session, stuff that was demos, stuff that was from live shows, stuff that was recorded on a fucking boombox. And then the last disc, which is the DVD, it has a bunch of various live performances from different years and different places. Probably my favorite part of that DVD is that there's a very early video recording of the band just practicing, I think at Chris' mom's house maybe, and it's just hanging in the room with them while they're practicing, and that's cool as fuck. But yeah, Nirvana is easily my second favorite band of all time behind Metallica. They were both very important to me in my teenage years, and with me sort of becoming a musician and moving forward with music and my fandom, my fanaticism of music, and whatever words you want to throw my way. That's the shit that makes me want to do videos like this, because I just love talking about it so much. But yeah, this is not a box set for somebody that's not really a Nirvana fan. That's the one thing that I really love about this, is that this is the kind of thing that if you're a big fan, this is for you. Everybody else, you may like a few things off of it, but that's it. Anyway, so 5 box sets that I really love, and I've got a good number of box sets that I could also talk about, but this video has already been way too long. But thanks to Joker's Gallery for the suggestion. This was a fun video. I hope you guys had fun as well. Like I said, I just love talking about this shit. So any reason to pull out some shit and talk about it and geek out over it, I'll take it. So just like last episode, this episode of Viewers Rule is going to dictate what happens on the next episode of Viewers Rule. So down below in the comments, put whatever suggestions you have, whatever you want me to talk about, anything. I've seen some really good ones so far, so feel free to repost your suggestion from a previous video in this one, and whenever I get around to the next one, I'll choose a comment from this video, and that will be what you see on the next episode of Viewers Rule, because you guys rule, and this is, if you guys weren't here, I'd still be doing this, but it wouldn't be I wouldn't be doing it on like YouTube or anything like that. I wouldn't be doing any of this old head shit if I didn't have some kind of audience that gave a shit about me. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you all again sometime very soon.